had to. My grandmother was dying, bro. She was over in Adelaide.
Yeah,
I
I
had to have
understand
both
that.
shots, and I had to have the
Okay.
flu shot as well.
Yeah, but I'm
And
trying,
But I was late. I was late by 1 week, bro.
yeah, but I'm trying to help you, man. I'm telling you because I study natural medicine.
Okay, look, I'm not
Okay,
taking.
you're going to have to get into you some chlorine dioxide and also ivermectin as well. The chlorine dioxide is the most popular form
Yeah,
of.
but how the fuck am I going to get my hands on that?
Well, the doctors is going to be very hard to give it to you because they know it
Well,
works.
then, cuz, what the fuck is the point of even telling me this if they're fucking gonna, if I've
Well,
got
you
like
can-
a
you can
millimeter
do your
of a
own
chance
research.
to get it?
Yeah, you got to do your own research.
What do you mean, bro? What, so I gotta go to a private doctor?
No, man, you got a computer. You can do your own. You can do
Cuz,
your own
what do you
research.
mean?
Like, I'll give you an example with me. I study law. I've been studying law the last 5 years. I know more than most lawyers in Australia. I know
About?
much
Are you a
more
lawyer?
About what? About what?
about
Criminal
bloody
law? Family law?
No,
Okay.
sovereign law is like where you're studying God's law and nothing can come against you.
Okay.
Rocco,
So,
are you unvaxxed?
what does that cover?
That's why I requested to join the conversation.
Okay, good.
Otherwise,
Okay.
I would have left.
All right, Rocco. Okay, if you're studying law, okay, let's just when it comes to someone who's vaxxed who didn't want to be vaxxed, let's just like break it down to where he can go and get it. I think you're talking a little bit too fast, because it's like
Not
Rocco, can you
tripping.
just
I
say
can't, I didn't know anything about this back.
like can I no can I just say something that it's like it's a lot for people who were vaxxed who did like against their will. Let's because we can say that now because it was 100% with AstraZeneca.
And Pfizer.
People,
Yeah.
yeah, people are like having like which we already told people, which was going to happen. Like can have heart attacks and stuff.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So just maybe bring it down a little bit. My anti-vaxxer.
Okay. Well, look. The thing is, Lozcat and Luke. Is that
What's
right?
up, bro?
Yeah. Yeah. No. The thing is, Australia's got a world
I
famous,
know, Superwoman. I know.
World famous?
natural medicine specialist, and she's so famous, right, that the government threatened to jail her because she was making big pharma go out of business because of her remedies. Her name is Barbara O'Neill.
So why
Yes. I know who you're talking about.
okay, so why do we like,
So what I'm saying,
why do we not get exposed to this person?
sorry, mate. Yeah, no. What you got to do, Luke? You need to there are other remedies. I don't look in my laptop. I have them all listed in my laptop. I don't have my laptop here, but look, I've just added Lozcat, and maybe I can give next time I chat to Lozcat, I can give her more remedies. But the most popular one.
Boy, I'll be straight up with you, cuz I don't need no remedies. I'm right.
What do you mean you're right?
I'm right, brother. I'm telling you. I'm gonna die. That's it.
Yeah, but I'm just saying.
The shit's already been put into my arm, bro. How are you gonna
Okay.
attract
All
it?
right, can I ask a question, Rocco? Rocco, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on like when it comes to like 15 minute cities and things like that? Like is that
Yeah. Well, that's all part of the that's the government. They're planning for it now. But the thing is, unless you study law, sovereign law, that is, which is above government law, you're gonna be a victim. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So for example, I'll give you an example, Loz. So if a copper pulls me over and I'm traveling in my car and I'm going outside the 15-minute zone, and when I question the copper why I'm being pulled over, the copper's going to say to me it comes under an act. And my response to that will be, well, look, what makes you think I'm an actor? Actors make up stories, and I've got nothing to do with the people who made up that act regarding the 15-minute
Oh,
city.
stop it.
And then I'm going to say, show me the wet ink signature where I have agreed and signed for the government to have authority over me. And I can go on and on and on.
Yeah, no. I'm with you. I'm with you, Rocco.
Nikki, stop. It's fine. Nikki.
Honestly, I am. I swear to God, we are going through.
Nikki, stop it.
Spanian.
I'm gonna jump out of this box in a minute. Stop, Nikki.
Don't jump out. Don't jump out, Luke. Please don't jump out. Oh, if you want to jump out, why?
No, I just feel bad. It's her birthday. I don't want her to gift me.
Oh, whose birthday is it? Jump in if you want.
Yeah, Nikki. Can Nikki jump up? My girl, Nikki.
Nikki, jump up, jump up, jump up.
I feel bad. I don't want her to gift me on her birthday. I feel bad.
Nikki, jump up, sweetheart. But we are gonna. I'm gonna.
Can we like transition this fucking box thing, man? I look like a little fucking alien.
Who's this person?
I look like a little alien girl.
What sort of work do you do, Luke?
I do not do any work at the moment, my brother.
Who's this person? Dex?
At the moment, I'm not working, my man.
What sort of work do you want to do?
Hold on. Who's this person?
I'll be honest with you, I got a lot of things in mind. It just depends which avenue I want to take. Eventually, I want to run my own show. Let's just put it that way. I don't want to work for someone. I want them to work for me.
Well, I can explain more.
If the police needed your consent and acts went law, they wouldn't have cuffs and cells. Oh, wow. Okay. Mr. Rocco, what's your answer to this?
If the police needed your consent and acts weren't law, they wouldn't have cuffs and cells. So the thing is with acts, they can get sued if they force you to not move out of the 15-minute zone. They can get sued for violating.
Well, how long does it take them to get sued, cuz? Could it go on for 2 years?
But look, if you look at the statistics, it's nearly $200 million that the police have been.
You know how like the law, yeah, like what you're saying, yeah, you practice law and that, right?
Yeah. Well, look.
With certain things, with certain high-profile people, let's just say example. Let's just say, I don't know, a high sports star.
Hold on. I'm going to bring it up right now. I'm going to bring this up. Luke, can I stop you for a sec?
Go for it.
I'm going to bring this up because I'm a Trump supporter.
Whoa! There's an animal in my fucking house. In my fucking roof.
Yeah, but Loz Cat, I don't believe that there's going to be...
No, Loz, go. Say what you got to say, girl.
Yeah, no, I'm going to say I believe, look, everyone can be like, oh my God, but he was on Epstein Island and whatever. But you know what? He's the only one who has actually spoken. He speaks facts. He's doing his thing. He's wanting to get the people out. Look, if I really wanted to say, I actually don't like any of them. I think they're all like people who want to get to the top. I just wanted people to get.
Can I ask you this question once you're done?
Yeah. But if you need to like someone, I have to say I'm going with Trump. I'm a Trump supporter.
Okay. So when Trump was in power and Epstein was in a cell, right? And he was supposed to be in an isolated cell, one out. How did he manage to kill himself when he?
Yeah, he's still alive.
Said he had extra sheets, extra blankets. It's impossible.
Yeah, he's still alive, bro.
Under that much scrutiny and that much thing, and then for the cameras to be conveniently turned off in that time period.
You know what? This is what I'm saying, Luke, and this is what I'm saying. It doesn't matter. It's like our own government.
You know what I think? Straight up, I think the government are the real gangsters. Straight up.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, they are, Luke. 100.
You're on the money there.
But it's not even them. I was saying before, it's like you got the government and then you got the ones above the government. You've got the ones like the fucking.
All right. Well, let's dive into this one then. What do you think about the P Diddy case then?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Luke.
So Homeland Security wouldn't raid your house unless they had something hectic on you. Yeah, true. Rocco, as a lawyer practicing. If they didn't have something great on P. Diddy, they wouldn't have done Homeland Security on his house, yeah?
Look, I don't follow American politics. All I'm worried about is getting our country back here in Australia, mate. And the thing is, I'm actually meeting with high-profile politicians, and I'm meeting with a lot of people in the background.
Okay, if you're meeting with high politicians, are you meeting with
can you point out one thing, though, if you do get to that power and you get to that point, can you point out to domestic violence?
I can't answer two questions at once, guys.
Sorry.
All right.
What are your thoughts about him giving supposedly, I think is it 600 million to Papua New Guinea for
that's money laundering, Lost Cat. That's money laundering.
That's what I say. The government are the real gangsters. You know what I mean?
Paying money that I work for.
Of course.
Laws. Your 50K or whatever it is, tax money. What about
people here in Australia? What about
going straight to them?
Right now, we're sending it over to
Ukraine,
a league team.
Yeah,
listen, man, all the shit that we have.
Let me put something. A question to you, Loz. You asked about all that money going to Papua New Guinea, right? Now the thing is, that money comes from taxpayers. Now, if you look at, yeah, I know, but look at a person like me. I haven't had registration on my car since 2021, no license, and the coppers come nowhere near me. And the thing is, I don't pay tax, I don't pay electricity, and I've got a beautiful house. I don't pay water, I don't pay nothing because I study law. And when I send them my documents, they shit themselves and they leave me alone. You see?
Well, bro, you got to help me out on the electricity and water then.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, if everybody...
Rocco, you got to help me, cuz.
Yeah, you need to help me too.
Rocco, I want to save thousands of pounds.
Can't you see why there's so much hell in the world? Because people are so dopey to hand over so much money.
Well, you know, it's not more like dopey. It's uninformation, bro. There's no information.
I understand that, but what I'm saying is the money that the people hand over to the government is used against them.
It's insane. It's insane.
It's used against them.
Rocco, I totally understand, and that's the reason. The fact
Right,
that
straight out, bud. You can't deny that the government.
And also look at fines. I get parking fines, speeding fines. I don't pay those. I've got nearly $20,000 worth of fines that they used to chase from me, but because I send them so many documents, so many lawful documents, that they run away from me. So the thing is, they don't get not 1 cent from me. The only thing that I spend my money on is to pay for food and to pay for petrol. That's the only thing I pay for. Everything else I don't pay for.
Okay, well, you know what,
Rocco, you're gonna have to show me these ways, bro.
Yeah, but Luke, I would love to show you, but the thing is, it's taken me nearly 5 years to learn what I'm doing, and you would have to go into my I've got a messenger. You'd have to.
Well, no. But if you got the answers, why would I have to go on your messenger if you could already?
But what I would do on my messenger, I would send you all the documents you need to study to get to the stage that I'm living, the same living standard that I'm living.
Listen, no, I'm not going to lie, bro. I know the basics of most common law. Yeah, I'm not going to say I'm a fucking genius at it.
Have you got any fines outstanding or anything like that?
No, bro. But if I did...
What about council rates? Do you pay council rates?
No.
You don't pay council rates?
No.
Okay, because you're renting, obviously. Because I don't pay council rates as well. And
you know what? You shouldn't have to pay council rates, but...
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, like, too many people...
But even that shit, I'm already onto it, cuz, and I don't even know half of it.
Luke, let him talk, yeah.
Oh, all right, sorry.
No, but what I'm saying is, like, the house that I own, I live in Sydney, but I got a house near Tamworth, right? And in Tamworth, right, they want to jack up the rates 35% more, which means that your average house there is going to go from just over $2,000 to $3,000, which is what you bloody pay here in Sydney.
Rocco, how do we put it back on them so then they have to pay, like, sort of thing? How do we do that?
Well, there is. Look, you're saying to me, how can we make the government pay us? Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm saying in your real estate for with the house that you own.
Yeah.
Right. With the people that they're trying to say this and that X, Y, Z, you got to do this 30% up, rah rah rah.
Yeah.
How do you flip it back on them?
Okay. Well, the thing is, I would have to get your email address and send you very powerful documents.
Not me, cuz I'm saying, how do you do it?
No.
Yeah, but I've created my own documents over the years.
I don't know.
Okay, I'll just give you. Maybe I'll give you 1 or 2 or 3 tips from my documents. The first one is where my house is located. That district is the First Nations is called the Kamilaroi. It's the Kamilaroi tribe. So when the council,
so that's how I know you're in New South Wales, because of the Kamilaroi tribe.
Oh fuck! Do you know that tribe?
That's correct. I do know that tribe.
So you got First Nations in you.
I do not have First Nations in me. I have my friends that are First Nations in me.
Wow. Well, that's awesome, man. I'm so...
Yeah, brother. This is what I'm saying. You say things and like, yeah, I might not know every extent to what you're saying, but I'm telling you, I've got a pretty good idea to a certain extent. I've learned a lot about, like,
yeah.
All right. You know how you got law at sea and then you got law on the land?
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
Okay. And you got, what is it, Marshall's Law, was it?
No, you got maritime or admiralty.
Maritime.
Yeah, and then you got the law of...
So say, for instance, Loz, me and you, we went out on a dinghy and we went 50 Ks out fucking whoop whoop. Yeah. And you decided you wanted to shoot me and you kill me in the head. Yeah?
Yeah.
9 times out of 10, you're going to get away with that because the laws are different. you're out at
Yeah,
sea.
because
No,
you're out
no,
of
but
sea.
the thing
Yeah,
is-
yeah. So there's maritime law. Yeah. I get
Yeah,
it.
but there's a few hundred nautical miles off Australia where
Yes.
where you go into international waters.
All right, Loz, I'm not going on a boat with you anyway because I feel like you might want to kill me.
I would never kill you.
No, but
Boy,
the
my
thing is,
eyes
Luke,
will always be watching.
I'm only
Oh,
joking.
no, do I let this person in? We'll let them in.
The
Look,
Ca-
it's
the
just
Camilla
a,
Roy-
It's just a good chat,
Camilla
please.
Roy's
Yeah, but is it Camilla Roy or Camilla Roy?
no, K for kennel.
Okay, yeah.
Anyway, that's the first thing that I tell the council. This is not your bloody land. It belongs to the
Okay.
Camilla Roy people.
Hello,
And unless
hello.
you can
Who's
prove
joined?
that you.
Rocco, just let's see who's joined. Hi.
Sorry.
Sorry?
Just hello, the top box.
Hello.
Jazz.
I just wanted to point out that you're actually incorrect. Australian law does apply to people in international waters, and Australia will enforce their law when you arrive back in Australia. Whether you commit a murder
That's
in
true, yeah.
international waters or overseas, or you commit other offences such as pedophilia, as we see people often extradited from Thailand and they will face charges in Australia and they'll be imprisoned in Australia.
Well said, Josh. We were talking about, challenging council fines.
No,
And I was-
you're
and I was
making
saying-
things up is what you're doing because you're in psychosis.
I'm in psychosis. I'm in psychosis.
What
Yeah,
the
you're
fuck?
making things
What?
up about common law and verse statute.
Why is he in psychosis, bro? What's going on there, Joe?
Yeah, what's
Well,
going on, mate?
listen to your train of thought. What you're suggesting is that because the law hasn't caught up to you yet,
What's up,
the
Zaki?
law doesn't apply to you.
May I ask what are you by trade?
No, I'm not having anyone.
Have a guess.
You're probably a cop or someone like that.
I think he might be a lawyer. Maybe law. I'm guessing law.
Are you in law, mate?
Yes.
Okay, so do you realize that your industry is going to crash and the people
Now we're getting back
Yeah,
to the
those are
cookie
reckless,
theories. Now you're going off tap again. You just
Okay,
need to
so
stay
you
with
don't
your,
believe
stay
that
with
this
your thought.
government's going to? You
So
don't
explain to me, if you don't pay your council rates and the
Yeah,
council
yeah.
eventually seize your home and evict you by force, what is your recourse?
Oh, here we go.
Mate, I think what you do, you're a slave master, and your days are numbered. That's what I believe.
Okay, I accept
believe
that.
about you.
And when the sheriff rocks up and evicts you from your
No.
house by force,
No,
what are
what-
you going to do?
There's no force involved because if it's true what you were saying,
They've got
right?
weapons. They're going to use force against you.
Yeah, okay, no worries, Josh. That's ridiculous, man. There's shootings every day and people getting buried because the sheriffs are rocking up to many houses. You're living in La La Land, mate.
There's no sheriffs in New South Wales or
Look,
Victoria
I
who have been
believe-
shot or killed on duty.
Mate,
in recent memory.
Lozcat, this guy, he's insane. You know what I'm going to do? And he smells as well. He smells. I'm just going to leave this chat, all right? Okay, I've added you. Hopefully
Bye,
I can have
Cooker.
a chat with you some other day. Hey, Josh, you know what? I hope that you haven't committed any treason in this country because the day's going to come very soon when Nuremberg 2
I'll
comes
see you
to
in
this
the
country.
cells, Rocco.
Yeah, in the cells you're going to see me, are you? Hey? We got millions and millions of people who are in the freedom movement, mate.
And I'm sure that the
you got
sheriff will
jack
turn
shit,
up and
mate.
listen to your nonsense arguments and let you keep your house for free.
Mate, and you know what? You're outnumbered, mate. You're gonna be history, mate. When we after
No,
we deal
you
with
actually
you.
find that you're outnumbered and the system will beat
No,
you. The government
okay.
will beat you
All
every
right,
day,
all right.
all day.
You're a lunatic.
That's why they've got
I'm-
weapons and cells to put you
Hey,
in.
Luke, it's been great talking to you. How do I add you, Luke? How do I add you?
Just have to tap my name, bro.
I'm just gonna see if I can add Luke because.
You're tapping on my name.
think,
Mate,
Rocco, I think just
he's a bloody idiot. That's what
no,
he
I
is.
think he just gave it to you. I think he said it right. In all honesty.
No, but
I don't know, I wasn't here, so sorry.
that was all.
Maybe-
Lost Cat, that's all fear porn. What you were saying was fear
I
porn.
don't think it's fear. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, I don't think it's fear.
Well, I think it is because he reckons that we're outnumbered. The freedom movement is not outnumbered.
No, I don't. I don't think he was talking about whether we're vaxxed or not. I think he was just talking about like what you're saying. Like, yeah.
About council rates. There are more. You know, there's a thing. Can you guys Google national strike? Just Google national strike. There are millions of people who are getting on board.
Hold on.
Okay, and they're going to be there's going to be an announcement made where nobody must pay their council rates, and millions of people are going on board.
Okay. All right. Oh, I don't know who this is. I'm sure. Please don't
Eddie Fick.
Eddie Fick.
Eddie Fick.
Eddie Fick.
Eddie sucking my sausage.
Where were we talking about, Luke? We were talking about maritime law and law of the land.
We're voting for Josh. Josh should come back. Rocco, I thought you were a lawyer.
I am a lawyer. But I was telling you about how to challenge council rates. And that,
What law? What is your law?
well, look at the law of paying your rates. The law, you know, there was referendums in many years from the 70s right up to the 80s.
Jazz B, is that who was up here before?
I'll give you a follow.
Get him back up here.
Well, I will.
Please. Sorry, I didn't mean to.
You're all fear porn, Jack.
Hold on. Jazz, you say what you got to say, and then Rocco, you say what you got to say.
No,
Yes, so my
Jazz is talking, bro. Jazz is talking. Rocco, come on, bro.
fundamentally he's mistaken. I believe that the majority of Australian people are satisfied with the system of government to the greater extent that I don't think there is a system that exists at the current point in time which will replace what we have now.
Okay,
I think for most people, it serves their basic needs, and I think people are not going to stop paying their rates. They're not going to stop attending work. They're not going to agree to your ridiculous ideas.
Can I ask you?
If they just don't participate, it doesn't apply to them.
Hold on, Jazz. Let Jazz talk for a sec. Jazz, so what you're saying, you're talking about the laws that apply today, yes?
Yeah, and I'm going to use the term law, even though you're going to throw around phrases like statute law, admiralty law, common law. I'm referring to all law, both common law and statute law.
I understand what you're saying.
Have you been?
So the point you're trying to make to Rocco is...
The point I'm making to Rocco is that his essential point is that if he doesn't agree to follow the law doesn't apply to him, and that is not correct.
Okay.
Their government will use force to force your compliance with the law.
And what force will they use?
Up to and including lethal force. If you shoot it out with the police, as Rocco suggested, to prevent your house from being taken.
Fuck you, idiot.
That's what you suggested. You were talking about Rocco.
Okay, you say, cuz, relax. Jab.
So Rocco suggested that if the sheriff turned up to seize your house and you decided to shoot it out with the sheriff, that you would be somehow justified in doing so.
Okay, well, if you didn't want to shoot it,
going to be outgunned.
Rocco, you did say sheriff, and like we're in Australia, we don't have sheriff.
But Lozcat.
All right, Rocco, now you tell us your point of view.
I've worked out what's going on here. I've worked out this guy, Josh Cat, is this guy, what's his name? Josh, what's his name?
Jazz B, yeah.
Jazz, the reason why he talks the way he is and pushing all this fear porn, he's trying to get me out of the chat because he believes he's got a chance to stick his dick into Lozcat, but he's a fucking idiot. That's what he is. That's the reason.
Where the fuck did that come from, you mad cunt?
Yeah, mate. That's why he's pushing all the fear porn. He's pushing the fear as if I'm just.
Cuz, where the fuck did you get that he was going to go do that to Loz? What the fuck?
I've already.
How did you turn that to that part? That spun me out, cuz. I'm not going to lie,
He's got his dick on his cock, and he reckons.
Brother, you're talking about law, and you go back to fucking someone's punani. How does that work?
That's why he's pushing all this fear porn because he wants to get rid of me.
Nah, bro. If Jazz wanted to say that, Jazz would have made that fucking point from the start, bro. You know what I mean?
No, what I'm saying
100% he would have said something about laws. Bro, you're making this about something that's got... What the fuck?
You're
talking about a female now. This has got nothing to do with the law.
I've worked it out. That's what I've done. I've worked it out.
You're tripping now. What are you saying? Like, you're spinning me out.
Okay, listen to this. The council, right? They do not own any land. It's every land that you see in Terra Australis belongs to the people. The council own jack shit. The land is owned by the First Nations. Okay, now the Kamilaroi tribe, where my house is, I put it through their heads that they have no authority over it. And as well as many referendums that were over the years from the 70s right up to the 80s where the people voted no against fucking paying their council rates.
Yeah, okay.
Not to go on and on and on. There's many reasons. And Josh, all he does is all about fear porn. It doesn't exist.
Yeah, but how did you get from there to burning with laws? That's what I'm tripping on.
Yeah, because laws, I tell you, I got the shock of my life.
Where did laws come into it, bro? That's what I'm spending out on.
I said
you went from politic law to getting into someone's pants. That's what tripped me out.
No, but that's what he does. Because some people, they'll do anything to get into.
So you're saying to me that he's manipulating the...
No, he's trying to get me out of
that's right here.
He's trying to get me out of
especially the host of the most.
I don't think he is. I think, you know what?
This is trippy, lad. You spun me out, huh?
What'd you say, Josh?
What year did we have the referendum for paying council rates?
We had it in multiple years. If I gave, mate, if I sent
Just 1
you
year. Give me 1 year.
1988, mate.
1988. Which state was that
In
in?
1999, it was all over Australia. John Howard, when he was proposing the GST, there was a referendum whether we should pay council rates, and overwhelmingly, the population said no. That's
So there's
just
two
and
things
there's
that I'll
many-
say to you, Rocco. One is that the Commonwealth cannot have a referendum on a state's issue because they don't have the right to legislate under the Constitution Act of Australia.
Okay, under what section are you referring to? Under what section of
The
law are
Commonwealth
you
cannot
referring to?
preempt a state power, and the states regulate local councils. So local
Laws
councils
who
are
you
appointed
believe
by
in
state
right now.
governments.
Yeah.
So that's the first
Who you
point. The
believe in
second
right
point
now?
is that if a referendum was voted on and passed, the Commonwealth are bound to enact that into legislation. So you're not correct. You're actually making things up.
Okay, so you're saying to me that me, Luke, and Lozcat, we have signed a document that where we agree that any legislation is created by Parliament that they have authority of us. That's the
It
stupidity.
doesn't require
you're
your
saying.
consent. You're quite mistaken. It does not require your consent. Laws apply to you whether you
No,
consent
they
or
do.
not.
Because if it doesn't require our consent, it means you're pushing slavery on us, or even to cause us harm, loss, or injury. That's what you're doing, and we're not that stupid lot, Josh.
It's called the force of law, Rocco. You might want to
Force
look
of
that up.
law.
Yeah.
Mate,
The
I'll tell you
force
what
of law.
force of law is,
I'm
mate.
actually curious now, Jace. What is the force of law?
No,
So the force of
Luke,
law
I'll tell you what the
means
force
that
of
an
law
act of
is. You know what
Parliament,
it
which
is?
is
Bro, you're both talking one at a time, you mad
Luke,
cunt.
I'll
Take it easy.
I'll tell you what the force of law is. You know, in Florida,
Roz, tell him.
Forced upon you.
Yeah, stop. Please stop. So
One at a time, you mad cunts. I love you.
hang on a sec. I'll tell you what the force of law is. You know, in
No.
Florida, you know, in Florida, they introduced the death penalty, and it's going to come here to Australia, and it's going to be administered to people who speak along the lines that this guy is talking to.
It's funny because you just asked me what force of law meant, Rocco, and then you answered your own question with your own ignorance.
So when Nuremberg 2 comes to Australia, mate, you know, all these politicians and all the judiciary and a lot of them and people who talk like you,
And
they're
we're
going
back
to be
to
hung,
Cooper
mate.
territory.
They're going to be hung by their necks until they're dead, mate. You know that?
Yeah, and you definitely didn't say anything like that about the sheriffs, did you, Rocco?
About the sheriffs?
Yeah, you're back to death threats against government officials
No.
if they don't do what you suggest that they should do.
Mate, it's not a threat, mate. It's a fact. It's coming to Australia. We are having
Okay.
capital punishment in Australia like we used to have. You know
That's
that?
not going to happen, though, is it?
No,
Let's be honest.
mate, you better, mate, you be praying for that, mate, because I know that I hope you escape it. I hope you
Texas,
escape it, mate. I hope you escape it.
fucking. There's a few other states have always had the death penalty. You're right, Layla.
Russia's got the death penalty. Russia's got the death penalty.
Did you know Japan's got the death penalty?
There's many countries who've got it. And what does this Josh guy? He reckons that we're immune from having the death penalty here. He's in La La Land. That's the
I'm
force
just
of law,
suggesting
mate.
that it's not on the cards.
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
But
that it
wait,
is,
but
other
wait
than
when
you,
it comes,
because you're a
mate.
bit of a cooker.
Mate, a cooker. Let me ask you something. If I'm a cooker, what about Albanese? Like, everyone should be following Albanese. Isn't that right?
Well, he's a member of Parliament and the current
You're
Prime
a
Minister of
fucking
Australia.
idiot. You're a fucking idiot. That's what you are.
Oh, don't. This is my life.
This
Don't
guy's
get
a
me
criminal.
banned. Don't get me banned on this account.
No, but this
Rocco.
guy-
Rocco, I've got a question for you.
Yeah?
Have you ever been detained in an inpatient mental health facility?
No, but you will be. You will be the way you're going. Fucking
Have you
idiot.
ever been subject to an emergency examination?
Yeah,
or
no
order of
worries,
authority?
mate. I'm here on this chat to give account of my past to you. Isn't that right, idiot? Isn't that right, you idiot?
I'm sorry if that question offended you, Rocco. I didn't mean anything by it.
Mate,
other than
how many jabs have you
curiosity.
had? How many jabs have you had?
Are you talking about what sort of jabs?
Oi, now you're getting too hectic with the
How many
fucking.
boosters
Gone
have you
crazy,
had?
guys.
Oh, who's the bagman? The bagman!
Strongs, what have I started?
Why the big arm?
He's yawning, are you?
Are we still asking questions to Rocco?
The bagman, how are you, bro?
I'm good, thank you. Rocco,
Yeah.
I just would like to ask a couple more questions because we
Let me
need
give you
to
a follow,
understand.
bagman.
Can't hear what you're saying.
Hold on.
We're trying to
Hold on.
ask
Hey, Siri
Rocco a
wants to
couple
come
of
in.
questions to put him in the mental ward.
Thanks, you.
I love Hey Siri. Who's
Wait, am I echoing? Hold on.
Angel?
Sorry,
Oh, me. Sorry.
How do I unecho myself?
I'll come back.
Oh,
Maybe it's me who's echoing.
no, it's not you. Not you. Not you.
Yeah, no, that guy thought that Alba
Hey, Siri.
was doing a good job.
I love you.
He thought he was doing a good job with all the homeless